Jai Shri Gurudev. So, in continuity, next problem. Question number 19. We will see the next question. Question number 19. Show that the function defined by g of x is equals to x minus greatest integer function x, step x function. Okay, box x we already told in last video. Okay, box x minus box x is discontinuous at all integral values. Integral values means what? Integers discontinuous ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಓನ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫೈಡ್ಲಿ asked integral, so ಅದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್. So therefore where, so this step x function denotes the greatest integer function. Already told greatest integer less than or equals to x. Already told greatest integer function. If you have any doubt, please go through last video. Okay, watch the last video. You can easily understand what is greatest integer function. Okay, we can't tell again and again. So let us take here integral points. Let us consider C be any integral point. Okay, so therefore answer. We can take some examples are taking n, c, a, different. You can take any. Okay, let C be any integral value. Okay, integral value. Other integral value. It is continuous at non-integral values. It is continuous ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. non-integral ಅಂದ್ರೆ it continuous ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. But integral ಅಂದ್ರೆ discontinuous ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. Okay, let's see the integral value ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. Okay, next, so what is the function? G of x is equals to x minus this one step x function. Box x ಅಂತೀನಿ ನಾನು. So confuse ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, box x ಅನ್ಬಾರ್ದು. So don't be called like this. So easy purpose I am calling like this. Okay, step x function antarre greatest integer function. Okay, so see me no, it is discontinuous. No, that's why I had to calculate LHR and RHR. LHR calculate limit x tends to c minus f of x. Here g of x is taken as well. G of x is equal to limit x tends to c minus g of x is what? X minus, so this one greatest integer function x. Already told, so we can divide now. Already told. So LHR ಬಂದಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೀನಿ already. ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದೀನಿ? c minus 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೀನಿ already told. So therefore this is c. Okay, this is c minus 1. c minus of c minus 1. So greatest integer substitute ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ c ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು. Okay, c minus 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So simplify it. c minus of c plus 1. So c cancel ಆದರೆ, so answer is 1. LHR is equals to 1. Like that we have to calculate. Okay, next we will move to the RHR. RHR is equals to limit x tends to c plus f of x, g of x now is equals to limit x tends to c plus g of x is what? X minus, so greatest integer function x. Okay, so RHR c ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಿನ. So therefore this is c and something ಮಾಡಿ ಇದು c minus c is equals to what? 0. So LHR is 1, RHR is what? 0. Both are equal? Not equal. So therefore LHR is not equals to RHR. So therefore LHR is not equals to RHR. So therefore we can tell that, so this g of x is equals to x minus greatest integer function x is discontinuous at all integral values. ಅದರ integral values c ಅಂತ ಹೊರಟಿದ್ವಾ? So all integral values another time we have to write like that. We have to very easy problem. Okay na? So here what is the difficulty means, ಏನು difficulty ಸರ್ ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇದೊಂದೇ ಒಂದು difficulty. ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಗ್ರೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು c minus 1 ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇತ್ತು. RHR ಬಂದಾಗ c ನೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, you have to keep it in your mind. Next we will move to the next problem. See next example 16. Prove that every rational function is continuous Rational function already told now. But if you have any doubt means already done one video of first piece rational function. You can watch that video also. Okay. Rational function is continuous. See, prove that every rational function is continuous. Okay, let us consider the rational function. Rational function given by f of x is equals to p of x divided by q of x, where denominator q of x is not equals to 0. Here, what is p of x and q of x? P of x and q of x are called polynomial functions. Okay. See, where p of x and q of x are called polynomial functions. Already told in the last theorem. All polynomial functions are continuous. Already told now. So we know that polynomial functions are continuous. Okay. All polynomial functions are continuous. Okay, are continuous. So therefore, by theorem 1 already told last video. So by theorem 1, so if p of x and q of x are continuous, no. So therefore, their division p of x divided by q of x also continuous by the theorem. So therefore, p of x and q of x are continuous. Then by theorem, okay, by theorem, then f of x, p of x by, then p of x by q of x is also continuous. Why? Because by theorem 1, okay, is also continuous by theorem 1. Okay, theorem 1. Already told theorem 1, so you can watch. So therefore, what is p of x by q of x? P of x by q of x is nothing but the rational function law. So therefore, f of x is equals to p of x divided by q of x is continuous. So therefore, continuous function. Okay. So therefore, every rational function is also continuous. Like that we have to do. That is a very easy problem. By theorem 1, so we can prove like that. Okay, this is the theorem number, this is the example number 16. By using the theorem 1, we can prove like that. Okay, next we will move to the example 17. See my dear friends, next I will move to the next problem. It's very important. Example 17. Discuss the continuity of the sine function. Sine function f of x is equal to x. That's why. So f of x is equal to sin x function. So by observing only we can tell that sin x function is continuous. Again, graph ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ if you observe the sin x function ಯಾರು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ periodic function. So like that it is moving. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ break ಆಗಿದೆ. So it is moving. So it is sin x function is always continuous function. ಗುರ್ತಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. But we have to prove now. How we can prove that? Okay. Let us decide. Why? Because here we have to take some other number. That's why it is curve no. That's why we have to calculate by using this method. Let us take f of x is equal to sin x function. Sin x ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. So let c be any real number. We are considering for ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. We can't prove for all points no. That's why we are taking one number, general number is called c. C be any real number. C may be 0, c may be pi, c may be 2 pi like that. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೋದು. So for our convenience we are doing like this ladder right there this one. Okay, first let's take limit x tends to c f of x. C be any real number no? So f of x. So therefore limit x tends to c f of x is what? Sin x. F of x is equals to sin x. Okay na? Sin x. So directly ಬರಿಬಿಡಬಹುದು. sin x sin c ಆಗುತ್ತೆ f of c, therefore f of x is continuous, we can directly write. Okay, so we have to use this formula. Put x is equals to c plus h, c plus h ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯೋಣ. x value c plus h ಬರೆಯೋಣ. So x value c plus h ಬರೆದರೆ okay, so therefore x tends to c ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, x tends to c, then h tends to c 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, h tends to 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ x tends to c ಇದಲ್ವಾ, x plus y c ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, x plus y c ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ c ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆದ್ರೆ x tends to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆತರ. ಸೊ therefore we are changing the limits. limit x tends to c ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, h tends to 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, sin x ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ x ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, c plus h, understood? Next, so therefore limit h tends to 0, sin formula is there na, sin x plus y formula is there. Sin x plus y is what, sin x cos y, cos x sin y na, sin c cos h, okay, sin c cos h plus cos c sin h, okay. ಈ ತರ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ h = 0 ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, cos 0 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ therefore sin c ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, sin c ನೇ 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. sin 0 ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, x = 0, sin 0 is what, sin 0 is 0 into anything 0. So f of sin c = f of c. Artha? So therefore limit x tends to c, f of x equals to what, f of c. So we had to prove like that. So students feeling some difficulty, sir, why sir? So we are taking x equals to c plus h, if x tends to c, h tends to 0 means why? Because we know that limit x tends to 0, f of x equals to 0. Limit x tends to 0, sin x is equals to what, sin 0. So therefore f of 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, sin 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 0 ಹತ್ರ ಕಂಫರ್ಟಬಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಈ ತರ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು? ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ we are converting into the 0 ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ therefore for that purpose we are making like this. We can directly also we can write limit x tends to c, f of x is equals to limit x tends to c, sin x is equals to sin c is equals to f of c. You can directly write also like that. Okay, so but this procedure you had to follow for if given in the main examination. So very simple, you have to remember this concept well, means it will be very easy. Okay, this is a sin x function. Okay, same cos x function is also there, same. I will change the cos x function. Okay, same, I will write this cos x same. Okay, therefore f of x sin x is continuous function. Okay na, very important. Next I will change cos x same, sin x sin cos, cosine function, cosine 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 function. Cosine means what, cos. Okay, cosine function, cos x. See the real number, same, limit x tends to same, sin x will become what, sin x will become what, cos x. So cos c plus h. So what is the formula? Cos c cos h. Cos x plus y formula. What is the cos x plus y? Cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Okay, minus sin c sin h. Substitute the value. Substitute ಮಾಡಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. So therefore substitute ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ cos c into cos h, cos 0 1 into cos c cos sin h sin 0 into anything sin 0 into anything cos. So f of c. So limit cos x is equals to c. Limit x tends to c, cos x is equals to f of c. So therefore f of x is continuous. Same procedure cos ಮಾಡಷ್ಟೇ, formula change ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So therefore two problems over. This is some other problem is also there in exercise problem. I want to again and again. Sin x is over, cos x is over. Same procedure you have to follow for all. Understand? So from these two examples we can tell that sin x is continuous function, cos x is continuous function. Okay, so therefore addition of the two functions sin x plus cos x is also continuous function. Another problem is there here in this exercise. One problem is there. I will tell that problem also. See, see, next question number 20, same related to that one. Okay, why? Because sin x is there, that's why. Is the function defined by f of x is equals to x square minus sin x plus pi continuous at x is equals to pi. So pi ಹತ್ರ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹತ್ರ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ how we do this? So answer. So let us take the function. So limit x tends to c ತಗೊಂಡು c pi ಅಲ್ಲ pi. Okay, x tends to pi. So f of x is equal to, okay, so limit x tends to pi, f of x is what? X square minus sin x plus pi, okay, is equal to, so pi ಅನ್ನು ಈ ತರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, so we can directly write also pi ನ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು, ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Understand? Very easy, but we have to consider direct ಆಗಿ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಕೂಡ full marks ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. Had to take already one already told now c plus h ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯೋಣ. x is equals to c plus h ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯುವ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಈ c ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ pi ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ pi plus h ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. x is equals to pi plus put, okay, so this put x is equals to pi plus h. Okay, if ಇಲ್ಲಿ x tends to pi ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. if x tends to pi, x value pi ಆಗಿದೆ, pi cancel ಆದರೆ x tends to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, h tends to what? H tends to 0. H tends to 0. So 0 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಈಸಿ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ 0 ಈಸಿ ಆಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ 0 ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಲಿಮಿಟ್ now we are changing h tends to 0. h ಅನ್ನೋದು 0 ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. h value 0 tends to x value ಏನಲ್ಲ pi plus h. x value pi plus h. pi plus h whole square minus sin pi plus h plus pi. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಇವಾಗ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸೈನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಎಲಾಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಸೈನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಎಲಾಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟು 0, ಓಕೆ, 5 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಎಲಾಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೈನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಪೈ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಸೈನ್ ಪೈ cos h plus cos pi sin h, okay, plus now we substitute h equals to 0 here. h value 0 substitute. So pi plus 0 pi square minus sin pi minus sin pi, okay, sin pi cos h ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? cos 0 1. So 1 into sin pi sin. Leave it. Sin 0 h tends to 0 no? Sin 0 into anything 0. So it will plus. So this is nothing but only f of c. So f of pi. Let us check ಮಾಡಿ. f of pi means pi square minus sin pi plus pi. Sin pi square minus sin pi plus. But very easy problem. So students feeling some difficulty ಏನಂತಂದರೆ ಸೊ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಸಿ ತೊಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್, ಸಿ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೈಯೇ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸೈನ್ ಬೈದಲ್ವಾ, ಸೊ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಆ ಥರ ಇದೆ ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್, ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ. ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಟು ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ಸಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎಚ್ ಅಂತ ಗುರ್ತಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎಚ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಒನ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಿದೆ ಪೈ ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್. Understood? So my dear students, this is the procedure you have to follow. Okay, so this is question number 20. Next move to the question number 21. Okay, See, my dear students, next question. Okay, see. Discuss the question number 21. Question number 21. Discuss the continuity of the following functions. So, three problems are given. F of x is equals to sin x plus cos x. Second problem, f of x is equals to sin x minus cos x. Next, C, f of x is equals to sin x into cos. So, this is the addition, that is subtraction, that is multiplication. Same procedure for all the three problems. I will do first one. We have to replace subtraction in place of plus and multiplication in place of plus. That's it. Artha ida? Plus is hakodu, minus hakodu. Okay. First I will say. So answer. So here sin x function cos x function already told. No? Sin x function already told. So therefore we know that. Okay. Let us consider sin x as g of x. So g of x is equals to sin x. Okay, considering g of x sin x. Otherwise, it would be sin g x sin x function over sin x. So therefore, sin x, cos x. We know that sin x and cos x functions are continuous functions. Continuous functions are sin x, cos x, continuous functions already told. Okay. So if you have any doubt, so what before that one, see this video. Okay. Sin x, cos x continuous functions and the adding. Okay. Next, by theorem 1. So addition of the two continuous functions is continuous in the f of x plus g of x is also continuous. Already told. So that's why. So therefore, by theorem 1, sin x plus addition. So therefore, f of x is equals to sin x plus cos x is also continuous. Is also continuous function. Very easy. Only two steps. These two are continuous. So therefore, if you ask this one for 5 marks question or 2 marks, 3 marks question means we have to do sin x function. Already told now. Sin x function ella ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇದು 2 steps ಬರೀಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? cos x ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬಿಡಿ. cos x ನ sin x ಮಾಡಿ, ಇದು ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ cos x ಮಾಡಿ. After that one you write down these 2 steps means you can easily get the full marks. Okay na? So therefore by theorem 1, so therefore f of x first question is over. Same we have to do for B problem also. Here first step is common for all 3 problems. Here f of x equals to what? Sin x minus cos x is also continuous value. Why? Because second point in the theorem 1. Subtraction of the two continuous function is also continuous function. That's fine. Okay. And multiplication also. Third one, f of x equals to sin x into cos x is also continuous function. Why? Because the theorem 1 again third one, continuous multiplication of the two continuous functions is also continuous. Already you watched that video. So theorem 1 is there in the textbook itself also. Okay. See that also. Okay. So therefore, this is about the question number 21. You have to do the homework. B and C same procedure. Plus tedaki minus tedaki into what. So you will get the same answer. Okay. This is about the question number 21. Next we will move to the question number 22. Next question number 22. This is also same related to that one. Discuss the continuity of cosine, cosecant, secant and cotangent. Cotangent means what? Cot. Cosecant means cos. Cosecant means cosecant. COSEC. Secant means secant. Gottalla. Cotangent means cot. So total. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Already told. So cosine already done, cos already done, sin cos already done. Okay. Next cosecant, secant, cotangent. Another tangent, tan also we can see. So cosecant madam, cosecant. So therefore we know that sin x, cos x are continuous functions, continuous functions. Okay, so sin x, cos x continuous functions are already told now. That's why no need to tell again. So you can write that theory. Sin x, cos x already told now. Adella is very good. Okay, next. So therefore, now we will cosecant f of x and f of x is equal to cosecant. Cosecant we can write it as 1 divided by sin x ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯಬಹುದಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? 1 divided by sin x ಬರೆಯಬಹುದಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? So 1 is called f of x, this is sin x is called g of x ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು. So division of the two continuous functions, one is a continuous function, constant function is continuous function, sin x is also continuous function. So therefore, okay, so by the theorem 1 already told now, theorem 1. So here f of x is a continuous function, g of x is also continuous function. So therefore 1 by sin x is also continuous function. So cosecant x is also a continuous function by theorem 1. Very easy. Very easy. So therefore, f of x ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ವಾ, ಇದನ್ನ g of x ತಗೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನ h of x ತಗೊಂಡು. Okay. So therefore, by theorem 1, g of x is equals to 1, h of x is equals to sin x. Okay, bracket is so g of x is equals to 1, h of x is equals to 1, constant function into sin x is continuous function. Continuous functions. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದಲ್ಲ ನಾವು, continuous functions. Okay, so therefore by theorem 1 ಇಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, two continuous function division already told, so is also continuous. So therefore by theorem 1 f of x is equals to cosecant x is also continuous function. Okay na, ಈ ತರ ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು. ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ cosecant ಆಗೋದಲ್ಲ, secant ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, AC is equal to secant x. Secant x, how we can write secant x is equals to 1 by cos x. Same, g of x is equals to 1 and h of x is equals to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ cos x. Cos x is continuous function, so therefore cosecant x to secant x. Same. Next is secant x. Same procedure for all. Next secant ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, cotangent, cot. So secant ಇದಕ್ಕೆ cot x is equal to cot x ಏನು ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು, cos x by sin x. Cos x is equals to g of x. So it is g of x cos x. h of x ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, sin x. So therefore these two are continuous functions. Cos x is continuous functions. So therefore f of x is equals to cot x is also continuous function. Very easy. Next tan x ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, tan x ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. tan x ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, sin x by cos x. So sin x by cos x. So here g of x ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, sin x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು cos x is continuous functions. So therefore f of x is equals to what, tan x is. Why? Because already proved sin x and cos x are continuous functions. By using that one, theorem 1 ಒಳಗೆ already told multiplication, division, subtraction, multiplication is also continuous function ಅಂತ already ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. So this is the procedure you have to follow. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So therefore question number 22 is also one of the important question. Okay na? So my dear students, follow these things, very easy problems. Okay, So my dear students, if you like this video means please share and subscribe to my channel. If you have any doubt means please comment in this video, otherwise call to me through WhatsApp. You can communicate. Thank you.